All right. This place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you... We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities.
Wow! Oh, hey, them! You must... Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test.
Illusion shattered!
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
There is no escape!
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! What?
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about...
Here, over here! Welcome back, my loyal patrons. You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a water...
Can you really get us anything we want?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please, oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information is... After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate?
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That one. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The divine knowledge capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar.
Ain el-Ahmar?
Ah, so you're all ready. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers.
Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ain el-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham. Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear.
Dory even gave us evidence.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremite's transaction. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery. In which case, if we play our cards right...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the... See you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier.
Yep, let's...
Alhaitham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more... This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come.
That's close enough.
Illusion shattered.
Jumpy Dumpy Go! Pew!
Come on, coward! You want this one?
There is no escape.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is... This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods. But did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're...
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom,
everything about Lesser Lord Kusanagi...
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone. Speaking of which, did you manage?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened.
I see. If there is another chance.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime.
Yeah! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employ.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but.
Even when you put it that way, it's still.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to. I've already prepared a room for you to rest.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
Here we are. It's all.
It looks really nice.
Not at all. It just.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon.
Oh, if you don't mind, all of my friends will be working the festival.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing to.
It's a deal.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival. Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad, right?
Traveler, Paimon, I've been.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must.
You've worked so hard for this day. You got it.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected. Well, shall we? Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays...
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? So, what?
It's another Sabzeruz festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumera rose...
So, the Sub-Zero Festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy...
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumero uses... then wouldn't the Pyro Archons Festival be full of food like... Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible!
I hope your wish...
Thanks! Alright,
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical
what's alchemical divination? Those two things...
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious...
So, how...
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents...
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner...
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected. And all that occurs can be traced back to fate.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too! Is it?
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fear...
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just...
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
They say the Sabzeruz festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's dance of Sabzeruz would be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunya, in the few short days it took to prepare for the Sabzeruz festival...
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your... All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to...
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what is going...
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some...
Whichever one.
That is the fun part. Each box contains...
Ooh, those are...
And there's also lizard tail...
Huh? What's...
Onikabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, it's all right.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention! That's unfortunately Lizard Tail.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so
The Sunsetia-flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a...
Really?
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really will...
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left. Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but... I want...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect...
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Mane! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they...
Aren't your claws all dull by now?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe...
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many of...
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself.
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of...
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all.
Please, let me take...
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword.
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on mora. Stuff like this.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna...
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling her weapon...
Yours...
Thank you very much,
Don't be like that.
Are you feeling unwell again?
My lady, your condition... Traveler.
Truly, I'm...
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just, I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
Can't believe it's Elazar!
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar, and I can compare it to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me, so that I can live for... Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, Since I was a child, all I could do was... I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more, not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the fest. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget...
Thank you two so much. I apologize. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of thanks. There will always be frustrations and... Oh, right! Isn't it almost...
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? Nilou will recreate, and with that, my...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to...
Yeah!
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from—
Over there! Someone's yelling!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage.
But the dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the
Sub-Zeros festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation in— The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros festival, but they failed this responsibility for me. This is a hard pill to swallow, but...
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform—
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we... Or... we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
Nilou, it's all right.
But you've been looking forward to the dance of Sub-Zeros so much. And I know how important this festival...
It's okay. Seeing you care this, it would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zeros festival.
If you say so. But... you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zeros...
The next one. Yes. Okay, it's a promise.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those...
It really is okay. Still, I'd be lying if I...
A lot Nilou and Dunyarzad promised to make the next... Yeah...
All connections have been secured to construct the most... The project has entered its most critical phase.
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away! Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure! Traveler? Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Huff.
You are quite well informed, me.
They're all plants! Actually, what is...
It's one of the Sabzeruz festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the...
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears...
Understood. I'll keep that...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty... So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the knight...
Oh, do you want...
What's... Ooh!
And there's also...
Traveler...
Great! These boxes of candy are... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon, bet you had incredible luck. Huh? How's that possible? It's odd. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that... In that case, Paimon also felt... So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it! You're intentionally doing things...
Welcome, you two! Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it! You don't look like you're from these parts, but I got...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that... Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never... Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted up. Then, you mean... That's impossible. We were just... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression... Hey, Dinner's out is sitting by there. What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We...
Oh,
Kidnappers? Oh my...
I'm okay. Dia's arm got
Whew. That's a big relief.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive is besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt...
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I...
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilou's dance of subs...
With your lack of intellectual credentials... When we return...
Understood.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the...
Nilou?
Oh, it's okay.
But you've been really looking...
It truly is unfortunate.
True, but...
The next festival.
Wait. What?
No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! So, in the end, maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more...
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values...
Continue to monitor for variances in the day.
Why does Paimon feel...
Not at all.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no...
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy. Oh, are you interested in It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. And there's also... No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you... Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck. Paimon's not... What? She would...
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those... Mind reading?
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you... What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kind... traveler. That's... Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads?
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this.
A knowledge capsule?
You should use it too, Paimon.
You know Paimon? Well... What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's Fest. Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember.
Let Paimon think. What about it?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good. What's happening? Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all asked for the truth. That's on you to find out. I can only give you surface level help, like this.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might but as things are right now. She's just a small bird in the sky.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero. My mind feels exhausted. That does... What's happening? Grand Sage said... The moon illusion... That doesn't sound... That should be it. We've already experienced it. What's happening right now? That doesn't...
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers.
Still the wrong
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena.
Dunyarzad.
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an
think about our current situation. And to do that, Nahida rejected Paimon's
Hey, it's you. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my... Huh? What kind of fillet? Didn't you know that no one dreams...
He actually has a point. Anyway, if this all really...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt... Ooh, I knew it! I told...
You're really excited about this, huh?
Help you better
So, you're admitting that you...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought what you just said... Are you serious?
I knew you weren't going to believe...
Marvelous. Truly marvelous.
When you say it like that...
I believe that the Archon's revelation... The book only says...
So that's how it is. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll... Yeah, if we tap...
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing. Both of...
Paimon, traveler. You came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to...
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
The moon, illusions, and... That doesn't... The moon, illusions... Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds.
Tell her, traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss
All right, so...
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholar-
She's quieter than usual.
Yeah, she isn't this- Her parents said that this is how she was-
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying to-
Her condition's really bad.
I can sense her aura.
Do you believe us now? So, you think the Satan...
Yeah, they've always been against us.
You have a... Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right. Didn't you awaken our memory?
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the god of wisdom's power.
A gnosis could do that?
So, this night
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the power of...
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part.
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
Okay, Nahida said the people in my mind.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from... Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say...
What's the point of doing...
Just think about it. If you could combine this hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the...
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumerian...
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a...
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from...
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler!
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length.
But we cannot...
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? Oh, Paimon doesn't get...
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you...
I guess...
The moon?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth. So you should focus on other...
Okay, then.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like... Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? It's as if I've already...
You're saying that...
That's right. Both
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking...
So you want us to...
How did you know what I was gonna say?
nighttime. Listen, Nahida, do you think the samsara has been broken?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some...
Hey! What kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? It's even
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why he get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and... Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk.
It's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively...
Continue the harvest, compared to what we stand to...
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we...
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. Not...
Paimon's at the Duke did that!
Of course. In the time we've been together...
Paimon's flattered and everything.
What I mean is, in other words, if you weren't here...
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yet...
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah, you're right!
So, what's your...
We've already Mercy. Okay, If all our
Oh, that's why when we wake up, everyone thinks, but muscle memory.
A brilliant...
Nahida,
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro...
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
Right! She did help us...
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected.
Get hurt? Why would I?
Well, you're...
Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so...
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brain...
Don't think too hard about it.
All right then, let me get this...
Yes.
Then I'd have to
Oh? Why
If we've actually... Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did. It's not very likely, but it's also...
No, it is impossible.
You have proof?
You two are surprisingly serious about this. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh?
See those marks on the dummy? Those, let's say the sages didn't replace it every day.
That's true, but...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous trainings. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is It's just as they say. Each
Is it really impossible? What if...
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the result. Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brains or... Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilou's stage. See you later.
But, yep, that's true. So strange. Paimon, huh? Leaving the city? You're right. It's Paimon can't believe it. How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Early today. Did you find some...
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not...
leaving the city. As far...
We did? But we...
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night.
It is true that sometimes...
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory,
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Our memories are back! About that...
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, listen to it and you'll...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of...
Traveler, you should be missing two... It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay.
Why can't...
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order.
I have a real emergency.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a...
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the academia already and... Let's go and question... Hello, sir. Why can't...
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get... This is a good spot. And the guard has to know... Huh? Why? But... What if they... Oh, Paimon... Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and please... Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never... Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon...
Paimon, calm down. She's...
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Okay. Paimon, can you... I see.
Using... After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you... disappeared. And... No way!
What's your perspective, Traveler? I guess that...
So, if we leave the city, it really sounds like... But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like... a message? But...
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared... Well... Okay,
Yep!
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this...
I made some little changes. Akasha term to make something? Yep. I'll help you save the message.
We'll never know until we try. At least, let's go then. Let's expose the... all right, okay. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had...
Okay, now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival and I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and all these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppet.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like everything looked good.
There's another part here.
These spaces have been disappearing, one. And now, behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the
Probably because yesterday just...
Oh, right.
The message. It should have come from the Traveler.
After the beep, Traveler...
Traveler. What do you think that final space could have been?
My impression...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new Paimon's head.
Well, consider that so no matter how...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? Hey! Do you want some alone time to think? All right.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh.
You're back! I've been waiting. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's... Okay.
People in... I can't... The moon illudes... Okay. We've already... All... Those spaces... We are all in a dream. It is...
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth in those spaces, So people in Sumeru...
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that... The Akasha relies on...
those... But is stealing everyone's...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are...
So in other words, Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish. The real story is that the sages from the academia are using...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
Gran? If our... Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. Gran say...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant... Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream. People wake up to yet...
So, this is like a dream...
Very good, Paimon.
Okay.
So, alright, last question. So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question.
That wasn't hard at all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, it's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about lessons.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions. Firstly, this dreamer is... Secondly, you're probably wondering why. That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the... So whenever they...
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had...
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro. Meanwhile, everyone... deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. After we end the Sub-Zero's festival,
How can the sages of the...
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of...
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow.
Good morning, Nahida. Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look...
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already...
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't...
She's actually the real Dunyarzad's so another Dunyarzad...
But personality...
Puppets are stiff, and can't copy a living You know, speaking of which...
Dunyarzad truly
Yes. I just gave her a little wisdom, so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, far from it. I'm still a long way. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent...
Please don't beat yourself up over... Don't be like that!
To prevent more tragedies like this.
Great, but...
Although the Sub-Zero... That means this...
Huh?
Well, which means...
Imagination?
Imagination, like when the server... However, the dream will... But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter... Find some way...
How are we going to find... And even if we did find, after all, like...
It's extreme... As for me...
Out of town?
Yes. I want to try... Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed...
She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. Yeah, but Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get... Huh. So, who do you think the... Oh, that would make sense. Let's go ask him.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine.
An experiment?
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that...
Last question!
Okay, my wish.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she just doesn't... I've also wondered...
So...
When she placed the hat of the Knight of... What she didn't realize was that I'm... Okay, yeah, that was a bit... Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh!
What?
Farky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per person. Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows...
My lady.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you. Fine, all right. Knock yourself out. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup.
That's close enough.
Order guide you.
Shine down!
Need.
Useless.
Following orders.
Boring.
Fine, Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Oh, and remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before she said it was because she had forgotten? Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that yeah, this is the place. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon. This was only a temporary Should we open it? Wow. Dunyarzad, even though she was also... She must have won if we hadn't found this book. But now that we know, we can't... Hey! Where are you off to now? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she...
There will always be frustrations in life.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just what? Where are we going this time?
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Oh.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been skipped? Oh, of course! If this is the Sage's plan, so they're
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Yes.
Ah, that beautiful shade of purple.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct?
Yeah. What's going on? Huh? You guys are acting... Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilou's the host. Purple body Sara's donut. It's just like the example in the... So when you saw the flowers, but if we want to end the how should we make Nilou...
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right.
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. As far as you know, people...
Yeah, but have you...
Ooh, sounds...
Yep. But in his piety and wisdom, all kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage. As if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, his wife lying next to him said, "You're off." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the...
Yes. But his faith and determination were...
Paimon understands where you're coming from now.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zeros.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Traveler. Oh, Paimon feels Paimon's head. Paimon thinks the Sub-Zero's... Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal! She's not in her room. What happened? Huh?
Well done, Traveler. And thank you, Dunyarzad.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
Oh, a Traveler Paimon. I just had a dream.